So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Actually, I thought you were a cooler shopkeep that I used to know.
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Yeah, how did we get here? Alright.
The lore, according to Vivian QB.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins.
Oh boy.
The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
An uneasy truce with Dorne was formed, but the Stepstones are still troubling. King's Landing will surely act soon.
Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Sure.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Let's go, Harpo.
Hey! Wikipedius lives. For all our sakes.
All the good stories, right?
If he died, like, the world would just start erasing itself.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation.
She made it.
And must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called.
Well, there you go, man. Everyone we cared about by name and face. Totally okay. Wait, no, we didn't see Karen or Blackthorn.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
Ooh, okay.
Is this a one-sided, hopeless romantic romance?
Down bad for Otto.
Down bad for the second in command. Yeah, he's a pretty good subordinate. Wait, what about the guy who made the Browns? What was his name again?
The cook at the Chocobo.
Okay, well, the Browns is what matters.
Shirley says I can't go and play until I finish my sums.
Well then hurry up and finish
Kenneth.
them. We need 3 for curling geese.
No love for the plants guy.
Plants guy was a fucking dick, but he was working on anti-blight plants growing, and that's important. The Norman Borlaug of our time deserves a little bit of something, so fine, I get that. And then there was also I got love for that dude we just met that gives you the side quests.
Oh, yes.
He was alright for like 2 seconds.
The Alliance report dude, Goot or Gert or whatever.
Oh, there's Goots as well. He was great.
Sid, what's the special occasion?
You're welcome to join us for a spell, if you think Jill won't mind.
Wop, 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 wop. Don't mind me, ladies.
Just gonna
Still haven't
go on my
inherited
way.
Sid's charm, have you? The boy's got no riz, he's got.
Rather full of fizz.
Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine. Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you aren't. You're a changed man now. We both are.
Suspicious character.
Eat up. You won't grow fat pecking at hay.
Huh? No one we recognize.
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
See, now this hideout is a little nicer. There's some sunshine and some sights of, lost tech.
Yeah.
But it's also, with that sunshine comes sky vulnerabilities. Any good fucking icon can just fly right up here and just whoop-pa! But then again, going back underground, okay, so you know what? There's no real anti-nuke defense except for détente, I suppose. Like deterrence in the form of me also being a nuke. So it doesn't really matter how out in the open we are at the end of the day.
This is pretty big.
It's quite big. It reminds me of one of the towns in Wild Hearts or Monster Hunter.
Everyone seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
Alright, lift.
Oh, the training pit.
The training pit, in addition to the Arret Stone. Before I grab that, let me just see what's in here for a second. There you are.
Stone, good old friend.
You made it. Nice and shiny. Keep you polished up. Very good.
Who else is around?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
Oh, no. I still have
Okay.
a hairpin I bought my wife.
Clive's chambers.
A wall of memories.
The oath.
Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid, this crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers was a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited.
One. Collect more.
Of all the things and people we lost on that day, I'm just happy that we didn't lose the lab stone.
Ah, yes.
Ah, lab stone. Where would we be without you?
I don't
Let's go,
Perhaps I
friend.
should just have
Well,
Blake
you know.
make me a new one.
We're friends, right? We're good with Karen, right?
I just heard what you had to say about the bloody lab stone over us. Hey, Karen, you made it.
And what can I do for you?
Sod off.
Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time flies.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Sid to our hero's welcome. when Kupka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them. They just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries. Try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me, you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us. Promise me!
Yeah, so in the span of the beginning of the game until now, there have been 3, like bearer-friendly places that have been targeted for culling or successfully culled, you know, at the very least, to some degree. Or 2, rather, and a third that was failed, we stopped the attempt. Feels like anytime you get a couple bearers together, countdown clock.
Careful.
Until, you know, someone's kicking the door down.
Well, you won't hear me complaining.
It's roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter. And thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand for me wares.
The only drawback
It's the constant bloody racket. If it's not Dory's and Otto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and night.
Yeah, those noisy fucking blacksmiths. I wish they would just stop making us weapons so that I can have some peace and quiet.
Still,
With a pain in the ear holes, the price I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime, I'd say I've got myself a bargain.
There we go.
go on then.
What you got? Garbage, 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 trash. Still the same trash.
5 years later.
Gosh. Have you ever thought about updating your wares?
Karen ain't got shit.
Oh
Okay, hold on. Wait. She got some... Hold on.
Okay, some accessories.
Some new accessories. It's like that mom and pop shop where there's like 5 shelves that have been coated in dust. No one's touched them for years. But it's like, okay, we got some new jewelry in. Fine. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Accessory effect will not trigger unless the ability charged magic is learned.
Which you need to like.
Oh my god!
An ability slot on that?
Yes, but it's simply you don't stop holding R1 for a second or L1.
That's pretty good.
Just auto charge. Yes, man. That's so good. Please, I'm like, I can hold the button all the time, but I'd rather not if I don't have to. Absolutely. Increases the limit break generation account by 3%. Yeah, 3%. Yeah.
6% when taking damage.
It fucking goes up so fast. These are, what's the point of this? It goes so quickly. You get it back in no time at all. Gil experience, ability points for boosting. Yeah. Okay.
New music?
The Wages of Warcraft. That's not, no.
Ability points earned in normal encounters by 20%.
Yep. Grind items. Experience,
XP,
AP, and Gil.
Gil, damn. That's pretty cheap, actually, for the experience.
Quite. Right now, we can only afford the 1 or 2 things, so I'm going to grab this immediately. Actually, wait, let me learn charged magic first. Elixir.
10 gil. 10k, wow.
Now we've got...
I don't think that's worth it.
No, but finding them is certainly going to be worth it. So that's nice. Good to know. Actually, let me just hold it and then... I want to use this as soon as possible.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Let me put it on manually on the slot I want.
Let's see what you have.
Any valuables? Let's see. I collected a bunch, so... I guess not.
Nothing else?
There used to be a sell all valuables item, didn't there? Wait, I'm in the wrong menu. Stupid.
You have to touch the touchpad.
There we go. Touchpad. Yes, yes, correct. Alright.
Is that all? Does that one have blood on it?
Some blood on the items. Yeah, don't worry about it. Still works, don't it? Accessories.
Actually, it's proof that it works.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Is it just... Hold on, is it just the fucking...
The charge shot?
Yeah, is it literally just charge shot? Yeah, yeah. Is that the correct? In which case,
charge
yeah,
magic.
yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Never mind. Okay. Charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. That's yes, please, man. That's so good. All right. 629 is certainly enough to upgrade something. We can also refund if we need to. Yeah, this thing seems really good. And let's take it all the way then.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll take that to level 2 at the very least. I can refund for at least one super at this point as well, in theory. Let me see.
Ooh, moving points around. Let's go.
1540. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about my refunding. I'll do that later. I'll do that later. Can you re-equip your shit, please? Thank you. Oh wait! I forgot. No, wait, I didn't. Yeah? This is correct. Phoenix can take ignition. It unequipped it because it refunded the whole thing. I just want the lower ignition, not the remix to ignition, just the regular version. And then here, yeah, so pile drive or thunderstorm. I like thunderstorm more, so let's go with the rod and then thunderstorm. Okay.
Well, good seeing you again, Cal.
Have we any...
What can I get you, Sid?
Maeve.
Hey, Maeve.
How am I getting on? About as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehair, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though.
We're in the middle of the Deadlands. I don't think I internalized that.
Buy a round for the haul.
You certainly can. For 10K though? All right, everybody. Do you want a round on me, or should I put that towards the war fund to keep everyone safe? Buy a round. Ah!
Might be a mo.
Glug glug.
Should we spend the defense department's budget on buying everyone free beer?
Oh yeah, that was a good one, huh?
Oh, keep your mug handy.
Thank you. Let's call the program Buck a Beer. How about that? Hey, Toronto, how about a buck of beer?
Oh, to marinate yard chocobo. Prepare a hand by draining blood.
That was a Doug Ford program.
It would have been good. Would have been living the life. Worth moving to Toronto.
Would have saved the whole thing. Would have corrected the timeline. If only. If only.
Prepare head by draining blood and removing both head and feet of all, particularly the heart and liver should be set aside for later use. Stir in a deep bowl watered wine, preferably of the red variety, honey, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and any other seasonal savory herbs if you so desire. Add to the bowl the dressed bird, and let lay in a dark room for a single turn of the sun. Break the breastbone and ready your forcemeat thusly. Chop together the heart and liver of the chocobo and mix it with the crumb of a stale barm and pepio, or kupo nuts, soaked in boiled cream, beaten mace, and as much time as will lie on a gill penny, and fill the bird, but not overly so. Lard the breast with boar bacon and spit the bird, tying it at both ends that the forcemeat will not spill into the coals. Roast until skin is golden brown, taking care to baste regularly with drippings.
Damn, Kenneth is cooking. So this sounds like a real ass recipe.
Like a real ass olden time recipes where they're like, oh, do it.
Prepare the chicken,
much.
right? And here's the thing: there was another note you didn't see that was in the village. The village with the innkeeper, shitty innkeeper. What's his name?
Lostwood?
What was his name? Anyway, yeah. So Martha's
who made you sleep on the floor?
Yeah. Who he turned out to be fine afterwards.
That's
Anyway,
the name.
Quentin. Yes. Well, in that village, there's a thing where you go save the vineyard, and in that there's a note that tells you like about real wine. Actually,
okay,
it's just discussing like real wine making and the extraction of the grapes and stuff. And it's like, oh, there's real info here actually. So,
before you go in there, did you talk with Maeve? Did she say everything that she had to say? Because there was like a chat option. Yeah, you did already.
Yes.
Okay.
I just didn't spend the 10K.
And did we go everywhere?
I was gonna just okay. It appears that there's the door, and then there's the objective.
Right.
I assumed that opening the door would not trigger the objective since it was back here as opposed to being right here.
Okay.
And then going down the lift to see what was around was also in my curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
But are you thinking that opening the door will trigger the cutscene?
I have no idea about the cutscene.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna open the door and not actually progress.
Yeah.
And yes, the other thought was that telling you about real food is par for the course, considering FF15 was super detailed in its food systems and showing you the recipes that have been discovered, and it went hard on the food porn quite a bit. Yeah. So here we are. We just go talk to him.
Nice room.
When we're actually ready. So let's just see where the lift puts us.
Look, it's Sid.
Yeah.
So, like, clearly, some people still call us Clive, and then a lot of people are calling us Sid as the, you know, the moniker.
I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Swang.
But, like, is calling me Clive, like, a secret? I guess, to some? I don't know. Just don't say my last name, I suppose.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Okay, this is just where we pulled up. Yeah. So that's the public lab over there. Fuck that. We use our secret magic lab. With better options.
Top players only.
It's got a frame data tool, man. They're still trying to figure that shit out by pausing and skipping forward one.
Hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier. Of Sid's return the faithful sing across the blighted mere.
Hugo, you missed one.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated fascinated with the art of healing.
If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
All right then.
Nothing? Jeez, tough room.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Invincible?
Not so invincible now, innit?
Not it would be in it. Not because there's in it and then there's in it.
All right. I gotta put the negative in there.
The sins of
and then the double negative.
Zmekis. Isn't it? And then you can always do all the classic, like if you want to go real fucking old school Cockney, you can go, it is. Just repeat the end of your closing particle. That's the way it be, it do. I said.
It was.
The Sins of Zmekis, The Illustrated History of the Twins, Volume 4, Tales of the Founder, Mort d'Olivier.
Mort?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't believe there's a place called the Twins. There's a place called the Vale. There's just so little attempt to hide it.
You know. Simeon's Treasury of Knowledge.
Simeone,
Treasury of Knowledge, Volume ye 11th. Ye treasury of beasts, ye seas which gird about ye land of Valistea on all sides, doth shun most frothiely with diverse and deadly creatures. Among these beasts, more prodigious in size than entire islands.
Let me take a crack at it. Among these beasts, more prodigious in size than entire islands, yet customarily as placid as ye doldrums. Yet lo, when they do awaken, towering waves are driven forth like in proportion to great mountains. Ye peoples of ye outer seas, in which these creatures dwell, doth live in great terror of ye writhing isles, as certain chroniclers make record of their being known.
Well, thank you for all that knowledge.
Gotcha. No problem.
Hello, Oprah. How's it going?
What?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
I guess, yes, the Oprah Company, Harpo.
Is a name I have not heard for a long time.
The power of Harpo.
So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed.
It's been 5 years.
I believe this belongs
Wikipedius.
to Vivian.
I'll give him the biggest update ever. Damn. Okay, do that, and then that progress bar, remember the little screen where you give him the update? It's gonna be 5 years, and he'd just be like, oh! Slow down, Clive! Too much knowledge! Oh!
Just keying over slowly, like, oh!
When you already nutted, but he keeps talking.
Alright, here's a book, buddy.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than
Oh yeah,
that
we're returning
text
the book,
does
it's
lemon
true.
tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search.
When did he loan us that?
Of the creature you encountered
It was Vivian's book that we were returning.
Okay.
Without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Oh, man.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones.
Oh no.
Mayhap we look in the wrong places.
Everyone's full of shit.
There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind.
Yeah.
There are many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
You're not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though.
Kupo nuts!
We've got a pocket for him. Mix him off the Moogle.
Oh my god.
Hush now. We all know
Hush now,
there's no
child.
such thing as Moogles.
Hush up, child. Ain't no such thing as Moogles. There's a lot of cats walking around here with that name.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
If you see some couponuts out there.
Their parents weighs heavy on their own, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Now lock the door behind you.
Yeah, exactly. Damn
Get
it.
some rest while I can.
I thought only they were fucking addicted, but now it's spreading. It was not meant for mankind. It's too powerful. Clive, a mission if you would. I need you to go to the Popo's No? Clive? Clive, I need you to go to a town. I believe it's called Zozo.
How good it is to see you,
Never heard of it?
Look around you.
While it's a far cry from the Imperial Library in Oriflamme, in 5 short years we've amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales that they contain hidden away from all but the privileged. We've liberated them, that they may fill the minds of all who hunger for knowledge.
Still,
There's much more out there, and as long as I draw breath, I shall continue to gather what I can. One day, a chronicle of your own adventures might even grace these shelves. Or failing that, the floor. Yeah, in a world where a bunch of people with superpowers are gods that then essentially have nations forged around them that are like more or less probably worshipped, you know, indirectly or so. A bunch of propaganda-ass libraries must exist, you know?
Who writes history?
Yeah.
You know?
In the beginning, there was Bahamut, and he had the biggest dick, and he was the coolest guy. What a fucking dragon. Unstoppable he was. Every other fucking icon was like, damn, I wish I was Bahamut. The Chronicles of Bahamut, Volume 1. Clive, we need better books, Clive.
it has been difficult,
Written by
certainly.
John Bahamas.
Or fucking Sylvestre. You know? Written by fucking Joey Sylvestre. It has been difficult, certainly. When Titan had visited his wrath upon us on that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us not only of our home and our loved ones, but of that which Sid fought fiercest to preserve. Our hope. Hope that we might never have found again had you not taken his name and become our light in the darkness. Really, that name inheriting thing is really a big deal, huh?
Had you not led us here,
To Benimir and the Invincible, where among the ghosts of the fallen our journey can continue. Here in the belly of a Leviathan untouched by the passing of 1,000 years, does our hope burn brighter than ever, and here may it burn for 1,000 more. Yeah, I was going to say earlier, but it's like if we're hiding out in the Blight, then there's a lot of tech we got to figure out for resources, unless we're just shipping it all in by boat, you know?
I still remember.
The day I first met Tet and Crow, chasing their father in the hideaway one moment, clinging to their mother's kirtle the next. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I feared the void they left in the children's lives would never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away here in the shelves to bury their sorrow in the leaves of these tomes.
And thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over time their pain faded, and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor. They remind us that no matter how deep our wounds, We all have the capacity to heal. And that happiness lost may be found again. But first we must face the inner boss battle inside. And learn a cool-ass devil trigger.
Hey, that's cool. Maybe
Yeah.
the kids will follow up after Harpo.
Yeah.
Carry on the legacy.
The kids had a cool 1v1 with a book inside their souls.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. You wish to study the tomes?
So Sid died, and then it sucked, and then we went to Burger King, and Burger King sucked. So just walked around for 5 years. Anyway.
Yeah. Whopper. Overrated. Am I right? Anyways.
Just just waiting for his break.
A scholar and strategist who makes her home in the hideaway, analyzing every shred of information that comes in from the wider world in order to divine the dispositions of the realm's armies and those who lead them. She offers her insight to Clive that he may better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Ninetales, of which she herself is fond, was gifted by her fellow scholars in recognition of her ability to speak at length on almost any subject. 9 Tales! That's hilarious. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Not yet, but I'll do it off camera.
So long.
Fight the good fight, kids.
What's up?
It was just the thing we read earlier with
No, it's not.
Oh, excuse me.
How dare you
My
cast
mistake.
a veil of lies upon my eyes.
Mithril, a mineral. No, it's actually written normally. So.
I mean, you can treat yourself if you want to.
Actually, I want a sip. A mineral most mighty. Mithril is a material of both passing hardness and luster, and it is these two qualities for which it is valued by the weapon and armor smiths of the realm. However, there's a third quality of mithril that sets it apart from steel or shell. It's durance. I've never seen or heard the word durance in isolation as a part of endurance. Detached.
Oh.
Durability.
Yeah.
While even the finest steel may be melted by dragon's fire, become brittle in frigid climes, or turn to rust if not regularly and rightly oiled, mithril is once made eternally unchanging. In this volume, I will explain how one might go about making, shaping, and employing mithril in one's work.
Oh yeah.
Mithril armor.
Is it that good?
Mm-hmm.
Why do we always get it in the beginning of our missions then in the games?
Hush up, child.
Fair enough.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
Hey.
It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself.
Oh, we're really just Jon Snow now, aren't
It's
we?
all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Looking good, Tara. Yeah, that's cool. With the hair. Yeah.
Could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
With just the extra little bit of unkempt and that little extra, facial hair going on. It's like, yeah, there's the Jon Snow.
Unwashed.
Once the hall's swept,
Solid.
serve it to the tavern crown for me.
They'll spend with serving their life.
How do you get your hair to stand like that? I haven't showered in 5 years.
Just go take a bath, Clive.
No, the hair.
I don't want it.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Oh, the reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. Oh my god, look at his face.
Oh, no eye patch. He just... Okay, you know what? He just runs it like guts. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool too.
Oh, what a lack of perspective on this part.
Yes, no depth perception whatsoever. But that's fine. The Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Ton's twin side, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you done to wear upon my return. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
I guess get your wares and potions and weapons.
Yeah, it's just an interesting sentence.
Absolutely.
I will see to it that you're done to wear once I get back. Done to wear. Interesting.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there.
Ooh.
It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out.
I was gonna say, like, his plan is to stay in secret for 5 years, or what? Well, 13 plus 5. What's another little bit to add to it?
He'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Interesting to overgo the shock of, like, the what? He's alive moment, you know? Like it happened on the ground.
Yeah.
To a world without mother crystals.
You guys are an item, right? Like, you figured this shit out in 5 years, right? Right?
Yeah,
You got your shit
friends.
together, right?
We're friends.
You're not just doing the fucking... You're not doing the anime thing, right?
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, come on, Clive. You're not getting any younger. What are we, insane? Look at him! He's killing it!
And so the North is lost.
Damn,
I hear that
son.
the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
So I'm guessing the distance now is to keep Ultima away from Clive. But why the distance before? You know? Why the shadows? Why the secrecy?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Well, she's doing alright then. Except for now. That's glad to hear she's still around. Bad to hear she's kidnapped.
The Gathering Storm.